TB. However, Entebbe is known for one thing. When someone says Entebbe, the first thing that comes into your head is the airport. And that means that people are traveling into the country or out of the country. I think yesterday I was having a discussion with my friend Maria, and I told her, you know what, the world actually ends at Entebbe airport. Anything behind the airport is a border for Uganda. That used to be my mindset when I was a child. I thought that there was a border behind the airport because of the exit and entry into the country. But that's the uniqueness which takes us into our TAKENOTE this morning, navigating the process of applying for a travel visa. Now, of course, the intricacies to it is that travel and tourism industry, one of the biggest fast-growing industries in the world, and the world is witnessing the continued interest of many people preferring to spend their spare time on a travel. We have seen a boost of that ourselves in Uganda. We milked some nice billions of shillings and also dollars in 2019 before COVID-19 came through. We are resuscitating from that. Now, this has given an enormous opportunity for travel and tourism related businesses like travel agencies as well as tour operators to cater to the needs of this emerging demand. And for us here in Uganda as a country, we're known for our outstanding nature. We are called the Pearl of Africa, the landscapes, the diverse wildlife and the vibrant culture, making it one of the potential multi-billion harbors for business. Now, in an effort to help us understand the interests in travel tourism, I am joined by Lilian Katusiime. She is the CEO of Busunga Tours and Travels Limited, and she's here to channel our understanding into the intricacies of travel and tour. Good morning to you, Don.
Good morning, Priscilla.
It's a pleasure to have you.
Thank you, and thank you for hosting me today.
Okay, so tell us more about yourself and how you came up with Bunga. Was it a passion? Were you trying to solve a problem? What led to you entering into the travel and tours business?
Okay, I'm Lilian Katusiime. Good morning to you, dear viewers. I started by hiring private cars. So I used to watch different tour companies and how they are doing their jobs. So I got in touch with Paul, Mr. Bantu. Asked him to give me a branch to take to Busunga. Busunga is my village. So he requested me to open my own company. That's how I started. Yeah.
And how long ago was this?
Starting the private car, that was in my senior 4.
Okay.
Then I fully registered Busunga in 2021.
Okay. Well, yeah. That's a very proud move that you made there. And over the times, the years that you have been building your career in tours and travel, what would you say is the difference between touring and traveling?
Touring is like tour is like a blue. It's like a black and white of travel, because tour is it's like commercial. It's like a commercial product, similar to a movie pass, because you can tour in your own comfort. But travel, you move from one place to another. A tourist is it's like touring is like a group of people moving with a predetermined itinerary organized by a tour operator. But a traveler organizes their own movement. They move from one place to another, whereby they immerse themselves into the travel. They imagine themselves in the travel. That's why, okay, it's like bicycle riding, hiking, those are travelers. Yeah. Okay.
So have Ugandans over time appreciated, from your experience, appreciated the travel tourism?
How?
Have Ugandans adopted and appreciated more of the traveling?
Yes, they have. Because most cases I always find Ugandans on transit. Yeah, and even now, it is, we always thought it is the Bazungu who come to do the hiking, who come to go to the Rwenzori, who go to the Elizabeth. But you find so many Ugandans booking for the Elizabeth, for the Goliath trekking, than even the whites that we keep asking to come and visit. But even now, fellow Ugandans are seeing how touring is good for their health.
Okay. And what is involved in one's desire to travel? What should they consider if they want to travel?
The first thing you have to consider is, where are you going? When you consider the place you're going, you search about that country. Does it require a visa or not? If it requires a visa, do you have what it takes to have the visa? Check for the visa fee if you can afford it. If you can, then visit the doctor. Check on your health. Is your health okay to be in that country? Because different countries have different temperatures.
Yes, I remember a friend of mine who went to Greece. They got malaria from there, and people in Greece don't know, have never heard of malaria, so they couldn't treat him. So he had to get on the flight back to another country to get treatment.
Yeah.
Okay.
So when you do that, if you're okay with, if your health is okay, then get that travel insurance. There are so many unexpected things we find on the way, or even losses. So when you have travel insurance, it also helps you that. The next step, you book your hotel, get accommodation. From that, then you can go to the step of the ticket, and then you're ready to travel.
So when you talk about travel insurance, could you give us more details? Because when I hear the word insurance, I get scared. I'm like, that's an extra big cost. I maybe have to put away with another 5 million just to have insurance.
It's not expensive.
Okay.
Normally, insurance is it's just to cater for your own good, to avoid losses. It's
when you say to avoid losses, what are the losses you're referring to? You're talking about
losses like property. You can lose your handbag. Insurance will cater for it because you already told them you have a handbag, you have a phone, you have maybe a laptop. Anything you're traveling with, you insure it. Even your health. In case you get complications on your journey, the insurance company will come in for you. But it's always not expensive, it's always affordable.
When you say affordable, what is like a starting price?
Like a starting price, like a normal starting price for a short stay, it's around $50, which is refundable if you're not granted a visa.
Been utilized. Oh, if okay, all right.
Yeah,
all
it's
right.
always refundable.
Okay. So you have shopped yourself to be a travel consultant, a visa consultant. Why did you choose that? What was the gap there that you wanted to help people with in then taking on the direction of a visa consultant?
So many people have been scammed, and so many people don't know how to use these applications. No, different embassies have different links, where some people find it hard, and some people want to travel but they don't have where to go to. They don't know how to apply, yet they really want to travel. Most of them have the money, but how to do it? That's what I thought about. Okay, I can do this for people. I have the knowledge. I went to school for this. Yeah, and I travel to get more connection to different countries, whereby if my clients are going to, for example, Canada, someone's going to receive them. Someone's going to send me an invitation if there's an event going on and they're ready to go for that event. Yeah.
Okay. Which are the most common destinations that people are constantly consulting you about traveling to?
Dubai and Canada.
Why?
Dubai for leisure. Canada, most of them want to go work. Others want to go, work. That's the main thing. Work, visit. That is conferencing. Yes. Okay, most of it is work.
Okay.
Some of them are tired of looking for jobs here and there. It are jobs in Canada and Europe.
All right. As a consultant, of course, we have to pay for your services, your knowledge that you are sharing with us. And so what would be your starting price to use your services in order to help guide somebody to make the best decision as they get to travel?
As a consultant, consultation at my office is very free. It's free. Yeah. Really? Yeah, it's free. I guide you. It's you to decide if you're to work with me or not. Okay. But there's no charge for consultation.
Why is that so? Because some other people would be talking about money first.
If you're doing a genuine service, why should I charge people? I'm not after running after a small money. I'm after making the world a better place. Yeah. People should get what they want. Okay. It's a win-win. Yeah.
Let's talk about the fees when it comes to visas for travel. When you talked about the most frequent destinations being Dubai and Canada. So what are the ranges as far as the visa fees are concerned for those destinations?
It depends on also, for their fees it's constant, but our dollars keeps changing.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it depends on the dollar rate on our side.
Yeah.
Okay, but for example, Canada, what's the standard right now?
Canada is around 185. That's just only the visa, without your paperwork, without anything.
Okay.
Yes,
all right. Now, speaking of paperwork, travel documents. So when people say travel documents, they only think about the visa, passport, and maybe the yellow fever. But what are the documents do people need to put together in order to facilitate their easy travel? Because I know, for example, if a foreigner is coming into the country, they're not aware that in Uganda we consider the yellow fever. And therefore, they're going to pay perhaps $100 at the airport to get the yellow fever shot and then be permitted into the country. So those different dynamics, how do you engage with them country by country?
That's what I had first told you.
Yeah.
First check about the country you're going to. Then you get yourself prepared. So you cannot just walk into someone's country like it's a market. You need to have if it's vaccination, you need to have the card. You need to have a booking. Where are you going to stay? You need to have a travel plan. That's what we call an itinerary, and it's always organized by the tour operators or travel agents, you can call it.
Okay.
We organize for you your travel. Yeah.
All right. Busunga Tours and Travels Limited sounds like a genuine company, but they're buffet, as you had said. You came into this business to deal with the buffet. So how can one tell the difference between, you know, a counterfeit and a real genuine business as far as tours and travel companies are concerned?
Normally, tours and travel, we have associations. Yeah. So you not find registered under an association. Like for the viewers who want to travel, before you contact some or before you chip in your money, search. We're in a digital world. Okay, this is Busunga Tours. Then you search for associations for Uganda tour operators. Okay. You'll find the Busunga Tours. Then you know Busunga Tours is genuine. So this other company Red, is not anywhere. UTB doesn't know it. Otto doesn't know it. Together, there are many organizations, there are many associations. If they're not registered anywhere, that's a red flag. Then when it is, the prices are too good to be true.
I know.
That's also a red flag.
Yes.
Yeah. Then there are very few things. And then when this other company, you're dealing with a CEO of that company, but it's like a briefcase company, there's no physical address, that's a red flag. Yeah. There are a few things, even the calls, if you're dealing with this person and is having 5 mobile devices or 5 lines, who is that person? That's not a genuine person to me. It's like a red flag.
Me, even with my 2, I'm downsizing to 1 because I'm like, no, please. Things are now easier. You can afford airtime to call across all networks. Okay, those are very interesting pointers, and I trust that you have taken note of them. Now let's talk about the other side. It sounds like a lucrative business, but I know that it comes with challenges, and you've faced quite a number of challenges since 2015 when you directly entered into this line of business. And so for you, in terms of service delivery, what have you had as challenges, and then what have you had as opportunities that have come your way?
The major challenge is people and the time. See, flights, people don't differentiate between the AM and the PM.
No.
If you book a flight for someone, for example, it's Saturday at 2 a.m. That means you have to go to the airport on Friday night. But someone will go to the airport on Saturday night. So they will miss their flight, and then they'll start calling me, please change my flight, this and this, this and that. Yeah, that's a major thing that has been disturbing clients, and over and over and over. Just keep reminding them, please make sure Friday you go for your flight. But for them, because there's Saturday,
the word Saturday does not tally with AM, unless the sun is up.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. Any other challenge that has been a constant?
The misuse of the company. Some people who disguise
themselves as your company.
As the company. Okay. Those are the always there in businesses. Yeah, those are also there. But the good thing with it, you get to meet people. You get to meet people because there are so many tour operators. We get to meet people. We share business. We meet in conferences. I've learned a lot through tourism. What I didn't expect. Yeah, I already have it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So let's talk about the opportunities. What opportunities have you gained yourself out of, tours and travels industry?
The opportunities, I've been able to meet ambassadors. That was like my major dream. Like, can I be like a delegate, a corporate person?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, like how I used to do it in my Form 1, I would tell people I'm working in office, but I'm not working in an office. I just stuck in. I sit somewhere and chill. So when I meet these ambassadors, from an ambassador from the UK,
yeah, from
South Africa, because I've met them, they've gifted me, appreciated my work, so it gives me a heads on. Yeah. Okay.
All right. Now, as we come to the conclusion of this conversation, we want to find out from you what does one need to do to be able to start up a tours and travel company? What would you advise them to? What are the things that you advise them to follow in order to establish a company?
Yeah, they have to follow the rule. They have to follow the laws of the government. Like for Uganda, you first go to the registrar. Go to the registrar. After, that is verifying your name, your company name. Then after that, you have to go to a tourism board. You also register. You pay the licenses. It's a step by step. You don't just build it in one day.
Okay, all right. Okay, in closing, Busunga Tours and Travel, Easter is around the corner, and I know that you do have packages, I trust. How can people get in touch to enjoy your services and also consult you in terms of visa?
They can visit our socials, Facebook, Busunga Tours, Instagram, Busunga Tours, X, Busunga Tours, even our website. All packages on the website, www.busungatours.com. We have an amazing package for Easter. You travel on the 28th and return on 2nd April. That is Dubai. Okay. Yeah.
All right, I'll definitely be checking that out. But thank you so much, Don, for your impact in regards to transforming the tours and travel industry in Uganda. And happy Women's Day to you in advance. Thank you so much for championing women in the industry and representing them very well. So we're also going to be joined by Stephen Bide this morning, who is on ground to talk about matters of community.